Much good conversation when it comes to sport, when it comes to incredible athletes. And we're going to continue that conversation talking to one absolutely incredible athlete. Now, the countdown to the Tokyo Olympics has begun. If you haven't heard, where have you been? And in just 11 days, Team South Africa is going to compete in 17 of the 33 Olympic sports on offer in Japan. Now, South Africa's squad will include 185 athletes, and one of them being Olympic marathon swimmer Michelle Weber, who specialises in the 10-kilometre event.
Now, the 24-year-old has been on SA's elite squad for the past 10 years and competed at numerous swimming events all over the globe. And this morning, Michelle joins us via video call to chat about her Olympic prep. Good morning, Michelle.
Morning, guys.
Morning.
Oh, we are so excited for you because you qualified for the Rio Olympics in 2016 and now you are heading to the Tokyo Olympics. Congratulations, first of all, for your qualification. And now, how are you feeling leading up to this global showpiece?
No, I'm good. I'm a little nervous, but just so much more excited and so blessed that the games are going ahead. And yeah, it's an amazing thing to do. Yeah, just excited. I'm excited for Team SA that we managed to get a team, that we have a team going, and yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how we're going to perform.
All right, we're looking forward to seeing how you're going to perform. Now, let's take it back a little bit, because obviously the preparation for the Olympics has been chaos, in my opinion. And if you can even just for a second try and sympathise with these athletes, a lot of them, I believe, you're planning 4-year programs for an event, and then something like Corona comes through and postpones an entire Olympics. How does this impact you? I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of disappointment having trained up until a certain point, but how does this affect the preparation for the big games?
Yeah, there was a lot of training we had to readjust. I actually train and coach myself, so it was a huge thing, a huge task to take on. But you know, I just took it as it came. I trusted the games were going to go ahead, and I try to keep training anyways. Throughout lockdown last year, I swam with a stationary swim belt. So you sort of just swim in one place, and you tie the belt towards a pole. Or a chair, and then yeah, you just swim in one place just to try and keep the swimming movement going. But yeah, that was my lockdown, and that was how I sort of just tried to keep training.
Oh, Zoe and I are just checking some of the visuals out here.
Yeah.
You're swimming in a pool. That is incredible. I mean, firstly, the mental strength to stay in the zone, like swimming on a treadmill. But I think with a view like that, you can't really complain, though, can you? I mean, you're right next to the ocean. That's not bad.
That's very creative. But I also love how you saw this as extra prep time instead of just a postponement. I wanted to know from you, I mean, specializing in the 10-kilometre event, how strong do you have to be mentally? I think for me, the thing is, what goes through your mind during a race?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of factors. I mean, it's not just the swimming for 10Ks. There's a lot of girls we're swimming with as well, sometimes 60-plus swimmers all next to you and on top of you. So that actually becomes the most challenging part, is trying to, you know, reserve energy for the end of the race. So, yeah, mentally you have to be quite strong. I do quite a bit of training. I mean, a lot of the girls, we train sort of 8 kilometers in the morning, then another 8 kilometers in the afternoon. And we're sort of covering anything between 70 to 80 to sometimes even 100 kilometers in a week of just swimming. So, yeah.
So when I look at you, it's like got draws on top. You just said something like in excess of 100 Ks of swimming a week, right?
Yeah.
It's like if we have crazy.
Yeah, it's quite a lot. Yeah, it's just like literally staring at the black line and just trying to think of the race and how you can mentally prepare for it. Yeah.
We were actually doing a little workout inspired by you, Michelle, and inspiration of the Olympics.
We tried.
We tried our best. Training, obviously, you're mentioning 2 a days, potentially building up to these games. Are you just focusing on in the pool, or are you also doing sort of like strength work like Zoe and I outside the pool as well? Because imagine there's so much going on in this preparation.
Yeah, most of the work is done in the pool, so any gym work I do is almost activation and anything that can get me stronger in the water. So it's nothing intense, and it's not really cardio, but quite a lot of little, you know, strengthening the little muscles so you can swim faster and stronger. That's sort of the key, what I try and do in the gym.
There we go. And I wanted to know from you, I know that you started the Share a Lane project to give back to the swimming community. Tell us a little bit about Share a Lane.
Yeah, so that's sort of it's a free one-on-one swim session I do with swimmers in and around Cape Town. And yeah, we just meet up for about an hour swim. And yeah, we just sort of catch up. The name Share a Lane came from, you know, when you get in the pool, it's you're swimming by yourself, and then if the pool's full, you know, a gym member or another swimmer would come in and ask if they can share a lane. And that's sort of where the name came from. And yeah, it's a fun way for open water swimmers to almost reconnect in the swimming community.
Amazing.
Absolutely love that. Michelle, we can't congratulate you enough. I think everybody in the studio is looking around with a massive smile on their face. You are an inspiration. You are wearing our flag and you're going to carry it with so much pride. And we just wish you nothing but the best of luck as you continue this incredible journey to the Olympics.
Thank you so much, guys, and thank you for having me.
There we go. Well, a massive thank you to our Olympic swimmer, Michelle Weber, for taking the time to chat to us today. We wish you nothing but the best, in fact, all of the best, in Japan later this month.